call grave closing, cradle to closing. How's that?
Yeah,
That's better.
There you go.
Is because there's so much going on in a real estate transaction. That's why it takes so long, right? So much has to be done. Title's got to be worked, the attorney stuff, the inspections, all the paperwork, making sure everything happens. You guys doing all the underwriting, getting everything, all the bank statements, all of this stuff. Yeah. It can be an overwhelming experience for professionals, let alone lay people who don't do this for a living every day. Your office, and I don't want to sound like I'm just, blowing up your bubble here, but you guys deserve it, because your office is like, what's interesting is my quietest deals are when I'm in a transaction where you guys are the lender, because you guys are on the phone with them constantly. You're making sure they're not flustered. You're making sure they're just going along with the process and getting things in time without being stressed or having extra anxiety added to an already stressful situation. You guys are fantastic, and I can't thank you enough for everything you do.
Well, we certainly appreciate that, and it's a team effort, and that's the whole. I have the most amazing people that help behind the scenes that, they just do a great job, and they deeply care about our clients. They're super personable, and we just do a great job, and it's like I said, mostly my team. After I initially kind of set it all up, it goes to our support staff, and they are absolutely amazing. I can't thank them enough.
That's awesome. I have another question for you if you're ready.
Sure.
It's tax season.
Yep.
What advice do you have for buyers who are getting ready? They're gearing up to buy a house. There seems to be some confusion about what makes more sense. Are you supposed to wait until after you file your taxes so you have a good idea of what you made last year? Should they be contacting you first? What is your advice for that?
Sure. So if you're a regular W-2 employee and like a regular salary, it really doesn't make a huge difference. But if you're self-employed and you're getting ready to file those taxes and you plan on purchasing a home anytime this year, we go off of your last 2 years' tax returns.
Anytime this year. Okay.
Correct. So it would behoove you to, at least give the lender or give us an idea of what you're actually going to file, because that's what we go off of. So I don't recommend filing and then sending it to the lender. If you have a rough draft of what you're thinking of filing, we could do our math and kind of figure out the debt to income ratios before you actually file. I guess it's important to make sure you do it on time anyways, but for self-employed borrowers, a lot of times since we do have to go off of typically a 2-year history, we want to get those in as quick as possible. And we want to know exactly what your income is going to be once you file.